This video brings an urgent message that Jesus specifically wants you to hear. He's been carefully arranging for a special person to enter your life, but he's concerned you might miss recognizing them. This isn't just another relationship video, and it contains a revelation about a divine connection many people overlook when it appears. Jesus cares so deeply about your heart's longing for meaningful connection that he would be disappointed if you dismiss this person without understanding their significance. The message you're about to receive has been divinely timed to reach you at this exact moment in your journey. There's a heavenly appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could change everything about how you experience love and companionship in your life. This isn't an ordinary message about relationships. It's a divine alert about a special person who represents a critical turning point in your life journey. Jesus has been watching your relationship history with loving attention, noticing both your moments of connection and your seasons of loneliness. Missing this particular person could mean overlooking a relationship that's been specially prepared just for you. This connection marks a limited time spiritual window that's opening in your life right now. Jesus cares so deeply about your heart's fulfillment that he would be genuinely concerned if you failed to recognize this divinely arranged relationship. That's why this message found you today. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you see the person who has been placed directly in your path, but you might have been walking right past. Every prayer you've whispered for meaningful connection has been heard. Every tear you've shed during lonely seasons has been collected. All the times you've questioned if God remembered your desire for companionship, yet continued to seek him anyway, have been honored. Your relationship struggles haven't gone unnoticed. Those moments when beautiful connections seem to happen for everyone except you, Jesus saw your disappointment. The times when your hope for finding your person felt small and fragile, yet you held on anyway. That persistence was recognized in heaven. The courage it took to keep believing in divine connection when past relationships disappointed you has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about when your person would arrive, sometimes too heavy to share with others, have all been acknowledged. The path to meaningful relationship isn't always clear, and divine connections aren't always obvious. Sometimes they require eyes of faith to recognize. Jesus understands this challenge, which is why he's making this particular person so clear you can't possibly miss them. The person Jesus wants you to recognize appears in everyday moments, but is often overlooked because the connection seems too simple or ordinary to be divinely arranged. This person shows up in unexpected encounters that seem like coincidences, but are actually carefully orchestrated divine appointments. They appear through mutual connections, in places you regularly visit, or through conversations that deeply resonate with your heart. You'll notice unusual synchronicities around them, their name appearing multiple times, shared interests that seem too perfect, or a sense of familiarity despite being new in your life. This person is uniquely meaningful to your specific journey, as someone Jesus has personally selected who complements your purpose. They connect directly to the prayers you've been praying and the desires you've held in your heart. Jesus chose this particular person because they speak to your soul in a language only you would fully understand. The window to recognize this divine connection won't remain open forever. That's why Jesus is concerned you might miss it. When you finally see it, you'll wonder how you ever missed the signs before. The connection will resonate so deeply that you'll know beyond doubt it was divinely arranged. When you recognize this person Jesus has sent, many puzzling aspects of your relationship journey will suddenly make perfect sense. Past disappointments, seasons of waiting, and relationship lessons you've learned will all connect in a beautiful moment of divine clarity. Jesus has wonderful news for you today. Your relational life is shifting to a higher level, and important connections are happening within and around you now. The divine has captured your heart's true desires, and now you've been chosen to receive this special relationship. This moment marks something significant in your life journey. It's a clear indication that your spiritual and emotional readiness is at its peak. Something incredibly meaningful is unfolding in your relationship story, far deeper than you might have imagined possible. The recognition of this divinely appointed person begins a new chapter that will touch every area of your life, from your daily joy to your sense of purpose to your spiritual growth. This connection will bring a level of understanding and companionship that answers the deepest questions of your heart. There's a wave of heavenly attention surrounding your relationship status right now. You're becoming more spiritually attuned, naturally drawing divine connections into your daily experience. Recognizing this person Jesus is bringing you creates a heightened awareness of his involvement in even the most personal details of your life. More spiritual insights about relationships will begin flowing to you than ever before. This isn't happening by chance. It's a carefully arranged blessing designed specifically for this season of your journey. Your prayers for meaningful connection matter more than you realize. Your patient waiting inspires heaven. Your faith in divine timing makes a difference in the spiritual atmosphere around you. This divine connection shows that Jesus deeply values your desire for companionship. Each relationship lesson you've learned has prepared you exactly where you need to be for this divine appointment. Jesus delights when you finally recognize the person he's been trying to bring into your life all along. This connection will confirm that your patience was worth every moment and that divine timing is perfect, even when it doesn't match your preferred schedule. The timing of this person's arrival is no coincidence. They appear now because you're emotionally and spiritually ready for this connection. This precise moment has been divinely chosen because you've grown in relationship wisdom and emotional health. Your heart is now open enough to recognize a truly compatible connection. Your emotional capacity has expanded through past relationship experiences. Your understanding of healthy connection has deepened through life lessons. Your soul is now prepared to receive this divine relationship more fully than ever before. All the relationship challenges you've faced have been preparation for this connection. Nothing in your relationship journey has been wasted. Every experience has shaped your ability to recognize divine connection when it appears. This particular relationship is connected to larger movements happening in your purpose and destiny right now. Jesus is bringing similar divine connections to those who are spiritually alert and ready to receive them. The person he's bringing into your life now is not just for your comfort or happiness, but for a greater purpose that will unfold as the relationship develops. You'll soon understand why this connection couldn't have happened any sooner. If you're feeling blessed by this divine revelation about the special person coming into your life, please consider sending a super thanks of $5, $10, $20 or more to support our channel's mission of sharing these important spiritual messages. Your generosity helps these divine insights reach those who desperately need to know that Jesus is bringing their person too. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows us to continue creating content that connects people. With heaven's timely messages about divine relationships, your support creates a ripple effect that helps others recognize the special connections Jesus is arranging in their lives during these important times. As you begin to recognize this person Jesus is bringing you, new relational awareness will naturally develop in your life. This clearer vision brings new responsibilities, not just to nurture this connection, but to understand its divine purpose in your life story. Don't view these responsibilities as burdens, but as sacred opportunities to participate in Jesus' work of divine connection. This revelation signals it's time to step into relational maturity and navigate this relationship with heavenly wisdom and purpose. Finding balance becomes essential during this season. While celebrating this new connection, remember to nurture your spiritual foundation through prayer, scripture, and community. These spiritual disciplines have shaped who you are and will support you as you grow into this expanded relationship that Jesus has arranged. Jesus is inviting you to become more than just a receiver of divine connection, but a person who models godly relationship to others. This person coming into your life isn't just for your happiness, but for a testimony that will inspire hope in others still waiting. As you become sensitive to recognize this person Jesus is bringing, think about how you can help others who are still missing their divine connections. Your experience shows that Jesus is constantly arranging divine relationships, even when we fail to notice the signs. Heaven witnesses every moment of recognition, every acknowledgement of divine timing, and every choice to embrace the connections Jesus arranges. Your story of recognizing this special person brings hope to people feeling relationally disconnected or wondering if God still brings divine partnerships today. Your awareness becomes a light that helps others develop eyes to see the divine connections Jesus is creating all around them. This relationship isn't meant to be a private blessing. It's an invitation to help others experience the same relational clarity. Jesus often works through those who have recently recognized their divine connections to help awaken others who are still missing the signs of special relationships being arranged for them. Your newfound awareness serves as both personal blessing and ministry opportunity to restore hope for divine timing. As you navigate recognizing this divinely appointed person, stay consistently vigilant to the signs Jesus provides. He reminds you that while recognizing the initial signs is wonderful, it's just the beginning of discerning this divine connection fully. Maintain the spiritual sensitivity that allowed you to see these signs in the first place. Guard against returning to old relationship patterns or distractions that made you miss important connections in the past. Let your relational awareness continue to flow from genuine faith and daily attention to Jesus' guidance. With this new ability to recognize divine connections comes ongoing responsibility to remain receptive and responsive. Use this gift wisely to discern true divine connections from relationships that merely appear promising on the surface. Embrace this journey with both humility and confidence, showing others that recognizing Jesus' divine arrangements comes from staying connected to Him through prayer, worship, and obedient action. The clearer you see His hand in bringing this person, the more confidently you can move forward in the relationship. Picture a future where you and this divinely appointed person walk in the fullness of what Jesus arranged. Imagine the beautiful unfolding of connection, purpose, and shared destiny that awaits you both. See the doors opening unexpectedly and the divine appointments arriving precisely as needed. Jesus stands with you, encouraging you to embrace this relationship journey with complete trust. This is truly your moment to experience deeper divine connection through recognizing the person He's bringing into your life. This marks the beginning of a time when your relationships, wisdom, and heart will be more aligned with heaven than ever before. Accept this blessing with gratitude and remember that you're surrounded by divine support as you begin this new chapter. The path ahead holds countless opportunities to experience Jesus' guidance through this relationship that will become increasingly clear to your spiritually attuned heart. What joy awaits as you learn to walk alongside the very person Jesus has been preparing for you. The divine orchestration of your meeting and relationship development will become one of your most treasured testimonies of God's faithfulness and perfect timing. If this message about your special person coming has awakened something in your spirit, please consider blessing our channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount feels right to you. Your support creates a beautiful spiritual exchange, and allows us to continue sharing these divine revelations with those who need them most. Your generosity helps fund our mission to help others recognize the divine connections Jesus is creating in these important times. If you're ready to declare that you're open to recognizing the person Jesus is bringing into your life, type 555 in the comments below as your declaration of relational readiness. The journey of recognizing divine connections continues beyond this revelation. As you step into this new relationship awareness, stay grounded in spiritual practices that keep your discernment sharp and accurate. Every divine connection you recognize could be the exact confirmation someone else has been waiting to see in their own life. Your growing sensitivity to divine relationships serves as inspiration for others, wondering if Jesus still arranges special connections today. Move forward with an attentive heart, a watchful mind, and a responsive spirit open to the person Jesus is bringing. Create opportunities to share your story of divine connection as you enjoy the relationship unfolding in your life. The divine language of heavenly arranged relationships has always been part of how Jesus blesses those who love him. By choosing to pay attention to the signs, you join a long tradition of faithful followers who have experienced the joy of divinely appointed relationships. Your person is coming, or perhaps they've already arrived and are waiting for you to recognize the divine connection Jesus has arranged between you.